Apartment number 103. In 2000, a terrible story happened to me and my family. I was 10 years old. Parents bought a 4-room apartment at number 103 on the 9th floor. Before that, we lived with my grandmother, and we always wanted to have our own living space. And so, when the parents saw the announcement of the sale of this apartment, they immediately caught fire with this idea. The apartment was simply huge. We were all so glad that we sold it to us, that we did not even pay attention to the suspiciously low price, which was almost half as much as the other apartments in this house. I have a private room in this apartment, which I was extremely happy about. Parents were also quite pleased with the acquisition. But with the residents of the house, not everything was good. We have always had complaints. It was said that someone allegedly rumbles across the floor in our apartment, then screams from our apartment were heard all night, and such that the blood freezes. To us, even a couple of times, the police came. But we ourselves, living in this apartment, did not hear anything like it. About a month has passed. Mother and father at that time very often quarreled. He came home and shouted for no reason. As they later said, both of them constantly had nervous exhaustion, their mother because of his father's tricks, and he just like that, for no apparent reason. With the advent of summer, we noticed that no matter how we opened the windows, trying to let in more light into the apartment was still somehow gloomy and damp, even though the sun was shining right through our window. Mum tried several times to wash the windows, but nothing changed. Once, when father was supposed to come at night, a thunderstorm began. I was watching TV. Mum sat next to me behind me and hugged me, so we fell asleep. Later, through a dream, I heard the front door open. Father, I thought sleepily. Having taken off his shoes, he went into the living room and lay down, having us. I calmed down and started falling asleep, and my mother, on the contrary, for some reason startled. At that very moment, the sound of an opening door was heard again. "This is me." The voice of my father was heard in the hallway. Immense horror gripped me. I could not even move. A light came on in the hallway, and a father appeared in the doorway. "Where is Mum?" he asked. I looked around. Neither the father nor the mother who hugged me were near me. I just started to shake. Tears came to my eyes. Father entered the living room, turned on the light, and sat down beside him. I swore to him that my mother was with me literally a minute ago. And then my mother just came out of the next room, who, it turned out, fell asleep there. Soon we moved out of there. Nobody bought the apartment. We even set the price lower than the price we paid ourselves, but in vain. As it turned out recently, that house was subject to demolition, and we received compensation for the apartment that we left 10 years ago. They say that several human remains were found in the wreckage of a demolished building.